Good morning, everyone. Not a day goes by without Angelenos asking, what are you going to do about the mental health crisis that plays out every day on our streets? Unfortunately, the extreme need for mental health programs and services occupies hours and hours of time that law enforcement must spend addressing a health issue instead of focusing on crime. Today, we announced the expansion of the Circle program in West LA, and we want residents here to know if you see an unhoused person in a crisis, someone experiencing a mental health episode, call 911 and you will be diverted to the Circle program. Trained mental health workers will respond. This program works. Last year, Circle handled more than 14,000 incidents, and the Circle teams have helped connect hundreds of people with resources, housing, and assistance. I want to thank Councilwomen Yaroslavsky and Park, another example of our consistent collaboration. They're here today, as well as Senator Padilla and Congressman Ted Lieu. I want to thank them. Obviously, they're not here, but thank them for securing funding to help make this expansion possible. Safety is our top priority, and we are taking urgent action throughout the city to address recent crime in other communities of our city, like the San Fernando Valley and in Brentwood. Last week, I was in Encino with LAPD officers speaking with families about what the city is doing to combat recent burglaries. I met with hundreds of community members in the valley, and I'll be meeting with residents in Brentwood tonight to talk about steps we are taking to aggressively respond to incidents of crime. When crime happens, we must respond urgently and hold those accountable, but we also must and will continue to prevent crime before it happens, which is what we are doing throughout programs like Summer Night Lights, which served more than 100,000 Angelenos this summer. The Circle program is a step in the right direction to assist people with mental illness before their illness results in criminal action or criminal behavior. And with that, I'd like to introduce the Councilwoman from the area, Katy Yaroslavsky.
Thank you very much, Mayor Bass, for your leadership, and thank you for everyone for being here today, for your commitment to making Los Angeles a safer, more compassionate city. The expansion of the Circle program to neighborhoods across the West Side, including here in Palms, marks a significant step forward in our collective effort to address the mental health crisis we're facing as a city, provide effective crisis response, and ensure public safety. Circle isn't just an alternative to traditional law enforcement, it's a lifeline for those experiencing crisis. By sending mental health professionals and individuals with lived experience to respond to nonviolent incidents, we can offer immediate help to our unhoused neighbors and also ensure that our police department can focus on fighting crime and protecting our communities. Programs like Circle are vital as we continue to invest in public safety in ways that reflect the diverse needs of our city. The expansion to Palms, Mar Vista, Oakwood, and beyond means that more Angelenos will have the support they need during their most vulnerable moments. This approach is about more than just responding to crises. It's about building trust and creating sustained positive outcomes for everyone in our community. It's about recognizing that safety doesn't come from a one-size-fits-all solution, but from a tailored approach that meets people where they are. As we move forward, I'm confident that Circle will continue to show the power of innovative, compassionate solutions in making our neighborhoods safer and stronger. I look forward to working with all of you to ensure that this program continues to grow and succeed, and I'm thrilled that Circle's coming to Council District 5 for the first time as of today. So without further ado, I'm honored to be able to introduce my colleague and friend, Councilwoman Traci Park.
Thank you, Councilwoman Yaroslavsky. Good morning, everyone. I'm Councilwoman Traci Park, and I have the distinct honor of representing most of LAPD's Pacific Division as part of the 11th Council District. We all recognize that public safety and the public health crisis of homelessness is the top issue that we must address. When I first took office about a year and a half ago, the Circle team was one of the few resources that I had to work with in Venice. Through the leadership of my office and collaboration with Circle, LAPD, LASA, and our service providers, we've made significant strides in addressing the crisis on our streets. I hear every day the frustrations of local residents and businesses with slow LAPD response times, so much of which is being consumed by non-emergent homeless-related calls. Not only will Circle teams' work provide engagement and resource connections, but also, critically, all of those diverted calls will free up LAPD resources and take the unsustainable pressure off the demands we're placing on them. But that means we also need to invest in our dispatch infrastructure that's necessary to support the call load and adequate training to keep our Circle workers safe. Circle's expansion is an important step forward, and so I want to thank Senator Padilla, Congressman Liu, and especially Mayor Bass for her leadership in making sure that this happens here in Los Angeles. It is now my honor to introduce Deputy Mayor Karen Lane to offer her remarks.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Good morning. I'm Karen Lane, Deputy Mayor of Community Safety with Mayor Bass's administration. The Circle program operates within the Mayor's Office of Community Safety and in close coordination with our City Council partners. On behalf of the elected leaders, I want to thank the Circle staff who are here with us today and for all the work that they do every day. This is not easy work. Many of the staff have lived experience in this line of work and are experts in the field. So thank you again for being here and for the valuable work you do to improve public safety here in the city of Los Angeles. I also wanted to share a little more about the Circle program and what you can expect from this expansion. Circle teams work around the clock, 24 hours a day, to promptly respond to low-risk 911 incidents involving unhoused individuals. Those incidents include loitering, well-being checks, noise disturbances, substance abuse issues, and indecent exposure. The teams are trained to stabilize and de-escalate incidents and use their lived experience and training to build rapport to get individuals connected to services and resources. This approach offers a sustained solution to safety by addressing the root causes of incidents, and it frees up our officers' time from having to serve as social workers on our streets. Over the weekend, Circle expanded to include Oakwood, Mar Vista, Palms, Playa Vista, Playa del Rey, Westchester, Manchester Square, and Dockweiler Beach. It also operates in Venice, Del Rey, the San Fernando Valley, Harbor area, South LA, downtown, and Hollywood. The public can access Circle through the non-emergency line at 1-877-ASK-LAPD. Select the non-emergency dispatch option to access the Circle services. Thank you.